but right now you're not free to leave. So what happened?
Nothing happened.
I could pay for it. I could pay for it.
You're under arrest, okay, for retail theft.
Wow.
Yeah.
On September 13th, 2025, at a Walmart store in Illinois, a routine shopping visit quickly turned into a criminal case after loss prevention officers flagged suspicious activity at the self-checkout lane. Surveillance footage captured Brianna Thomas scanning and paying for select items while deliberately leaving a separate set of merchandise loose underneath the cart, never brought to the scanner at all. The concealed items, clothing, sippy cups, paper towels, and assorted general goods, totaled $171.53. Thomas paid the visible portion using EBT and a debit card.
Good, how are you?
Good.
Are they in there?
So she's right here.
Okay.
But yeah, I was actually getting video for our suspect. Good to see you, by the way.
Hey, likewise. How are you?
Good.
So it's her right here?
Yeah,
Okay.
so.
Hello.
Hi, miss. How are you?
I'm pretty okay.
Good.
And then this is boyfriend.
Boyfriend? Okay, cool. We get her identified yet or no? What's your name, young lady?
Oh, he already wrote everything down.
Okay.
Oh, you have to do it too?
Yeah,
Okay.
This is my town,
Okay.
town.
I don't want to go all the way in there. I'm like claustrophobic.
Okay.
I don't want to be all the way in there.
All right. So I got to talk to them, but right now you're not free to leave, so I'm going to need it for my report. That's why. 10-4, thank you. Okay. So because you're not free to go, okay?
Okay, thank you.
No, you are not free to go.
Why?
Because, hey, I got to talk to them. I just got here. I know you've been here a while, but I'm the investigating officer, your young lady. Come on, bear with me. I got to find out what happened.
Nothing happened. They just said I didn't pay for all of my items.
Okay, and that's why I'm here. All right? All right, having these rights in mind, you wish to talk to me?
No.
No, it's okay. Good. Good. What happened?
So I was alerted by the self-checkout host that she had all the food that was scanned,
Okay.
and she was beginning to pay. So it was a whole bunch of stuff that was not on the receipt
Okay.
that she didn't even attempt to scan.
Okay.
And then we watched I had him run it back, and she didn't attempt to scan none.
Okay.
She paid $94 in EBT out of a $100 bill and $5 on her debit card.
$5 on her debit? Okay. How much stuff is it over there?
It's probably like if not 100, a little bit over.
What is that also food or not?
No, it's not. It's all GM, general merchandise like shoes, clothes, sippy cups, paper towels.
And who alerted you?
A worker that works at the self-checkout.
Okay. What do you guys want done?
Prosecute
Okay.
and trespass.
Okay.
Because she was not cooperative at all. She tried to snatch the car away from me and asked her to come out. And
Did she
when I
pass the
stopped
final
her,
point of sale?
Yeah, when I stopped her in the vestibule on the exit side, I asked her for her receipt. She gave me this one. I looked at it, glanced at it. I said, "Do you have another one?" She told me no. I said, "Do you want to come? Can you come back with me so we can talk about the unpaid for merchandise?" She told no. Strong arm the cart. I'm trying to bring her back around this way. She got like 5, 6 kids with her, so I'm not trying to,
Sure, make it soon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then when she seen Elmhurst PD, then she was like, "Oh, you want to go over here?" Like, yeah, I've been asking you to do that.
Sure. Okay.
And then she want to argue with me about paying for it. Well, I could pay for it. I could pay for it. You could, but you didn't.
Right.
It's not like nobody else run you up. You made this choice.
Perfect. All right. So obviously you don't want to talk to me. So we got to hammer out some things. We're waiting on the receipt, and that's going to determine what happens with you next. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Anything in that purse?
No.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. What let me in the purse?
I don't know.
Kids and everything. I don't
Okay.
have time for this.
All right. Just quick, really quick. And put it right here, okay?
Okay.
Can you just turn around, put you in handcuffs really quick?
Oh,
okay?
wait, you're able
Yep.
to touch me? Oh.
Yeah. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
So what's going on now?
Let me take a look. Yeah.
Why am I in handcuffs?
Is this all the stuff? Actually, you mind taking her to my car? Yes. Thank you.
At the final point of sale, loss prevention intercepted Thomas in the store vestibule and requested a receipt covering all cart contents. She denied having a second receipt and refused to return inside the store. Thomas briefly pulled the shopping cart away from loss prevention staff when asked to cooperate. She began complying only after uniformed police officers arrived on scene and confirmed she was not free to leave. Under Illinois compiled statutes 720 ILCS 5/16-25, Retail theft is defined as knowingly concealing merchandise with intent to deprive a retailer of its full value. The offense is complete even before exiting. Illinois law places this case in the Class A misdemeanor range, which applies to unpaid merchandise valued under $300 and carries a maximum of 1 year in county jail and a $2,500 fine. Under the Illinois Merchant Privilege Act 740 ILCS 57/1, loss prevention officers are authorized to detain a suspected shoplifter for a reasonable time when probable cause based on observed conduct exists. Upon police arrival, officers delivered a full Miranda advisement per Miranda v. Arizona, 1966. Thomas invoked her right to remain silent, a constitutionally protected decision that cannot be treated as evidence of guilt. Following the arrest determination, officers searched Thomas's purse. Under Chimmel v. California, 1969, searching a person and their immediate area incident to a lawful custodial arrest requires no separate warrant. The handcuffing of Thomas was assessed under Graham v. Connor, 1989, which requires force to be objectively reasonable from the officer's perspective at that moment. Given her compliance, the restraint level was proportional.
2, mark 1 female in custody. So this is all the stuff that she didn't pay for?
Correct.
Okay. Hey, did you observe any of this? Or you pulled up?
When I walked up, I observed that she had all this stuff
Underneath.
up underneath.
Underneath the car.
Right.
So she had stuff that she had paid for on top in bags. Was this stuff bagged or no?
No.
No, not
it wasn't
bagged.
bagged. So basically just picture all this stuff on top of
got
here.
Got it. Makes sense. Okay. So then you stop her, you ask her for another receipt. She's like, nah, she's kind of giving you a hard time. She's kind of being uncooperative. Sees Elmer's,
Freaks out
a little bit, and then you guys call us.
Correct.
Or we
And
end
then
up
she
here.
told her kids to get to some van or something.
Yeah, there's a van right there. Okay. I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
Thanks, guys. You guys have a female working or no?
We do. You want me to meet you at the station?
You're under arrest, okay, for retail theft.
Let me get my boss a call. She might be on the phone.
Yeah. It's just a little too high, okay? It was like $184 worth of stuff, so a little too high for a ticket. Okay? All right. We'll go back to the station as long as you got no other record. You got no record. If you're saying you got no record, then you'll be cut loose within an hour. Okay?
God, these are still tight.
I put them real loose now.
They're really tight. On my wrist. You loosen the wrist part? That's what's tight.
Thank you.
We're not too far from the
Can
police
I need to fix my clothes. My shirt is falling.
So what she kept saying, what did she say? She's like, man, I'll pay for whatever I didn't take, blah, 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 so.
So that's what she kept saying, kind of to you and to them?
Yep,
Okay,
pretty much.
okay, with you present?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
So I'll pay for whatever I didn't pay for, essentially?
Exactly,
is what she's saying?
exactly. And
Okay.
she said, the boyfriend was like, oh, you trying to like help her a little
Sure.
bit. Was like, oh, you might have done that by accident, right? She's like, yeah, because I have all the kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me go take a picture of the stuff and the receipts. And, yeah. You mind staying with her until I come back? Thank you, sir. Police. All right. Let me take. This is the receipt.
She paid for something?
Yeah. Okay. She paid for this. Can she come back and get her, or how do you guys want to do that? Her man left already.
Credit card or...
She paid EBT.
And she's trespassed.
How is that even possible, man?
I guess we just got free food.
See you
All
guys.
right, take it easy.
Thank you. Yeah, please. And then my email, I'll send you guys an Axon link too.
Okay.
Just to double it up so we can get it to work,
We
okay?
also got a way to send the whole report through you to Aura, so we'll check that out too.
Okay. I'm all new to this. I'm new to day shift, so if you guys know the shindig, I'm all in.
All right.
Let's all work together. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you guys. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. Oh, this is the receipt.
Do they take food back? No, right? They shouldn't do.
No. Thanks, thank you. Yeah. What's up? You're going to the PD. You get a charge, one count of retail theft. And we're gonna keep it moving, okay? All right.
What about everything been refunded back to my car?
No, we just gave it to your man.
No, the stuff that
You paid for it.
it's refunded back to the car?
No, he just picked it up.
Oh,
Yeah. So you don't want to waste that, you know what I mean? You paid for that, you know what I mean? So, and they can't, I don't think they can refund EBT, you know what I mean? What the hell's wrong with this thing? There it is. I know, but it's just protocol, you know what I mean, young lady? So the total for the stuff, I'm just telling you, is $171 for the stuff that you didn't pay for. It's a little bit above the threshold here. Doesn't mean felony, but I do have to check your priors. And if you're saying you got none, then we shouldn't have any issues. Alright,
Can I put my shirt up?
well, this female officer will help you out with that. Sorry, Jeanette. Here, move your seatbelt out of the way. I didn't see it.
Get your balance. I got you.
Where'd you put it?
I know I grabbed it.
Did you put it in the back by any
Oh,
chance?
I gave it to
Her man? Okay, cool. Well, you can walk up the ramp. Thank you. Right this ramp right here. Yeah. Your man, what's your dude's name?
Do you have to know his name?
No. I'm just going to address him. I'll just call him dude.
Yeah, that's fine.
The investigating officer correctly ceased all questioning after Thomas invoked her Miranda rights, building the case entirely on surveillance footage, physical evidence from the cart, and loss prevention testimony. The store elected to prosecute and issued Thomas a permanent trespass notice. Items she had legitimately paid for were released to her partner at the scene. EBT benefits already used could not be refunded by the store. Brianna Thomas was formally charged with 1 count of retail theft under Illinois law. With no prior criminal record, she was eligible for supervision or conditional discharge rather than incarceration at sentencing. Lesson 1. Retail surveillance is comprehensive and continuous. Self-checkout concealment. Placing paid items on top of unscanned goods is one of the most frequently identified patterns in loss prevention training. Lesson 2. Initial resistance escalates consequences. Thomas's refusal to return inside and the cart pull were documented in the police report, directly influencing the store's decision to pursue full prosecution. Lesson 3. Invoking constitutional rights is always the correct move. Thomas appropriately exercised her Fifth Amendment right to silence after Miranda. Volunteering statements post-advisement rarely benefits a suspect. Lesson 4. Dollar value is the dividing line under Illinois law. Merchandise totaling $300 or more triggers a Class 3 felony, carrying 2 to 5 years in the Department of Corrections. What began as a self-checkout shortcut ended with a criminal charge, a court date, and a permanent store ban. Surveillance evidence and loss prevention documentation left little room for legal ambiguity in this case.